Today's math strategy video is multiplying whole numbers, 2-digit by 2-digit. So this first strategy that we're going to look at in this video is the area model. So in one of the previous videos, we already talked about what an area model is, and we used it to multiply a one-digit number by another multi-digit number. So now we're going to look at it with 2-digit by 2-digit. So it's the same kind of concept. So here I have 16 times 28. So what I'm doing is so you remember that the other one looked like this. It looked like just like a rectangle. I know that that's not a great rectangle, but if I had like the number 6 times 28, then it would be 6 and then 20 and then plus 8. So I broke down my tens and my ones, and I just had like one single bar here. But instead now I'm going to have 2 because I have 2 different place values here. So I've got a tens and a ones and a tens and a ones here. So I need to make it where it's cut in half and then down the middle. So it has 4 sections for each of the place values. So this one right here is my 16, and it's broken to its tens and its ones. And then here I have 28 broken into its tens and its ones. So what I like to do until I become really fluent and I can do this pretty easily, here I like to write down what it is that I'm multiplying. And your teacher will probably have you do this too. So here, I'm going to look at what's right here to the left, which is the 20, and what's right above. It's kind of like a puzzle. And then I'm going to look at this 10. So that's what I'm going to multiply here. And so 20 times 10 gives me 200. 20 sets of 10 are 200. Now over here in this one, I'm going to multiply 20 because it's what I have to my left here. And then what I have up above it is 6. And 20 times 6 is 120. I'm going to do this same process. I'm going to look above. So now I've moved down, and so now I have a ones and the 10. So I need to make sure, it's not this 20. I've moved to a different place value here. So I have 8 and then 10. So 8 times 10 is 80. And then over here, I'm going to also use the same 8. 8 times 6 is 48. So just something to remember, just however many place values you have, that is going to be how many multiplication problems you're going to have. So I've got a tens and a ones here, so that's 2 place values. I've got a tens and a 1 here, that's another place value. So I have 4 total, so I'm going to have 4 multiplication problems. So what these look like are 20 times 10, and then 20 times 6, and then 8 times 10, and then 8 times 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all of these together. So I have 8, and then here I have 14, carry this 1, and then I have 448. And then what I'm going to kind of do is I'm going to go back and make sure this kind of makes sense. So I had 200 plus 120. Okay, that would be 320 plus 80. That's 400, and then 448. You just want to make sure in case you mixed up a place value here, because my handwriting is not always great, go back and just make sure, does this number make sense? So my answer would be 448. So that is what an area model with a 2-digit by 2-digit looks like. That is the end of today's math strategy video.